Okay, reviews. Why do we need reviews? What people are looking for in reviews, where to get your reviews, and how to get your reviews. Let's get stuck into this one. So, here's a quick thing on why you would get reviews, because 97% of customers read reviews for local businesses, and 85% of customers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. You make a first great impression, and the first interaction between a business and customer usually happens online. So customers go online, look for a business, and that's the first thing they're going to see. And one of the first things they're going to see are reviews. So don't fall at the first hurdle. Make it easier for a customer to trust you from the offset. If you've loads of great reviews, you're over the first hurdle. You know, they're going to keep diving in and looking into you even more. And yeah, if you have a ton of great reviews, that first impression is much more likely to be positive. It'll remove any doubts they might have had, and it can answer any questions for the potential customer. So the customer could go there and read some reviews that might line up with what they're visioning for their wedding day, or maybe they're reading reviews of a similar venue or a similar package that you're booking, that they're thinking of booking. So it'll just clear up any doubts and maybe answer a few questions for them. So yeah, what are potential customers looking for in reviews? So they're looking to put themselves in the same shoes of the people that have left the reviews. If there's loads of happy, positive reviews, they want to be in them shoes too. They want to be happy with the experience. So they're looking for a face and a name. They want to connect with another human. Any reviews that don't have might seem fake. People do business with people, not companies. They want to feel a connection, see a face, see a name, so they can make it more real and tangible. They'll want to match up any similar details that they're visioning for their big day, as in, if they're booking a similar package or a similar, for instance, if it was a band and they were reading reviews in the band, and they read a review that saying, we had a great time at Kinsale Hotel, they kept the dance floor full all night long, yada yada yada, and they're getting married in Kinsale as well. This will be great. It'll match up, what they want, a full dance floor, and they want to be happy. So they'll see if the reviews are recent. If there's no recent reviews, they'll think something is up. It'll create a bit of doubt. They'll wonder if are they still in business, are they still, performing, doing the same good job. And replies. People will trust businesses that reply to their customers. It shows that you care, even after the service has been delivered. You leave a review. If you reply to a customer, it shows that you really do care and you had a connection, and are treated the customer well. Personal replies. Give plenty of detail, builds even more trust. Again, if somebody left a reply saying, we had a great night with yous for a wedding band, for example, dance floor was full all night long, fantastic stuff, and you reply saying, thanks very much for the wonderful review, we had a great night with you at Kinsale Hotel and Spa, Uncle John was fantastic on the dance floor. Give a bit of detail. It'll show that you cared and you made a connection with the customer. Where to get reviews? So Trustpilot, Google, Facebook, Yelp. There's a few other ones. The big wedding websites, your own website. There's obviously pros and cons to all. You want to be where your customers are at. and it's safe to say everybody is on Google. So definitely do not ignore Google. The wedding websites, yes, your customers are there, and wedding websites will tier suppliers or venues based on reviews. So if a customer searches for, who's got their most reviews, you'll need to have more reviews than everybody else. It's always good to have them, yes. A few cons about having all of your reviews on something like this is there's a possibility that the wedding website might, close down, or might not be trusted as more, or have enough traffic, and somebody else might come along and take that spot. And if you have all of your reviews saved there, you might not be able to access them and use them elsewhere. Google is not going anywhere, so having a good focus of your reviews used there is only a good thing. So definitely consider using Google. It is number one, the most trusted. It's where everybody is at. Your own website, yes, I would say definitely, if you can take snippets of the reviews that you've had from anywhere, really. If you're on the wedding websites, take some good reviews from there, some from Google, wherever it is, and put them on each page of your website. It's only a good thing. Again, if you can put a face and a name to them, it will help that connection for somebody else reading them. As you can see there, the most popular, 73% of people use Google. Facebook, I don't really know anybody who uses Facebook anymore. Yes, if your customers are on Facebook and that's where everybody hangs out, use Facebook, but I don't think it's as trusted as any of the rest. Google is definitely the biggest. Again, it's not going anywhere, and there's actually a whole load of other benefits. We'll go through that as well. Wedding websites, yes, if you're on there and you use it and you find you're getting good business for them, yes, get reviews there. Keep it ticking over, definitely. Why use Google? Number one, it's where your customers are going to be, and where they're going to look for reviews. Everybody looks for reviews on Google, so be where they are at. Nice simple explanation there. You'll gain more visibility. Google will push your website higher in the rankings if you have positive and active reviews for your business. So if you're getting reviews on Google, Google will recognize that, yes, this business is doing well and people that are coming here are getting the service they want and it's positive. So they will push it up in the search rankings for anybody else searching for it. Google wants to deliver businesses and websites that are doing a good job. So if you're getting plenty of good reviews and recent active ones, and they also know that, this is recent and it's active and it's ongoing, they will push you in search rankings to be higher. Google is the biggest search engine. Be the first position will drive more traffic inquiries. Exactly for that. If you're getting more good reviews, you want to be the higher you are, the better. You will gain more traffic. You will get more bookings. You will get more business. Google isn't going anywhere. Your reviews could be at risk on a third-party site. Again, that's the thing. If you are saving and getting all your customers to leave reviews in a big wedding website or some other website, it does have the risk of closing down, or you're not in control of that. Google's not going anywhere. It's going to stick around. Google's the most credible. From research, they found people agree with Google reviews more than anywhere else. They find it to be less fake, more trustworthy, more credible. So, how to get reviews? Ask for your review. Make sure you've over-delivered and will receive a good review in the first place. I've done a little video on over-delivering and making sure your customers are happy. Go check that out. But yeah, make sure your customer's happy and then ask for the review. Get the review. If you don't ask, you won't get. Set up an automated email that asks for the review after a customer receives your product or service. So set up an automatic email that goes out a couple of days after the wedding's over saying, hey, hope you had a great time. We had a fantastic time with yous. We would really appreciate a review. You can leave it here, leave the link, make it easy for them. Yeah, and if this is automated, so it goes out every time, you don't have to think about it. It just goes out. Make it easy. If your customers do something for you, at least you can do is make it easy. Yeah, so have a link that will take you to your Google reviews. Google reviews make it really easy to leave the review there in the first place. So all you have to do is direct them to the Google review page. When I say just copy the link in the email, they can click it, it goes there. If you are with them in person, a little QR code, some sort of business card or something they can take a quick photo of, that makes it really quick. They're not typing it in and, you know, getting it wrong and messing about. Do something that's quick and easy. Ask at the right time. You want the reviews to be positive and detailed, so, you know, make sure you're getting it at the right time. Now, don't be asking for it on the wedding day when they're trying to, you know, enjoy themselves and do something else. You'll have to test different times, usually a couple of days after when they're relaxed and yeah, they're still buzzing from the wedding. Ask for the review then. As they test it out, see what gets from the best results and the quicker replies. Personalize the request. Even though you can automate it using email or SMS, you don't want to sound impersonal. The best way to ask your information through email, in person, or over the phone. So if you have the time, make it out, put in some detail, use their name, mention things that happened on the wedding day that, you know, they will recognize and maybe have a little chuckle about. You know, make it personal, put details in. So they'll realize it's not a standard give me a review, thank you email. Follow up. Sometimes customers, again, just don't have the time after the wedding day. So you might have to follow up once or twice. Give to receive. People are more likely to give something when they receive something. So after the wedding day, again, this is I made a video on this and over delivering. If you can give them something after, a little extra surprise or a gift, something extra, and then ask for the review, they're more likely to leave the review. There's another quick one, being chance of winning a big prize, leave a review. They're picking a winner by X date. I've done this with the WedFest, wedding expos. Everybody that came could fill in. If they left a review, we'd be picking a name at random to win a €500 voucher. It worked extremely well for us. Maybe you could do something similar, do a giveaway for your business. Yeah, there's a few ideas. A discount, a voucher for the next purchase, something free, surprise gift, something extra. Let's say a voucher for the next purchase. If you can get repeat customers or get them to use your service again, or maybe one that I've used in the past is to give them a voucher and they can use it themselves, but they can also pass it on to friends and family, so they can gift it forward. This always works great, I find. Thank them for being a customer and for the business. Tell them that you really appreciate it, and it does help you out. I always find this, well, especially for small businesses, people want to help out. So if you make it clear that it is helping you and you really do appreciate it, you'll find customers will like to leave reviews for that. Try and get the customer to share a photo of the product or service on Google reviews. Google trusts us more and will show these reviews more. So if you can take a photo with the customer on the day, we had done it plenty of times in the wedding band. We'd be like, guys, can we get a photo with you? Use their phone if you can. Can you send us that photo, please? Or can you leave us a quick review on Google and leave that photo? Again, Google likes to see this. It likes to see photographic proof, evidence. It will push that more. Reply to the review. Try and add in details to find out the service that you give to the customer. Do this so other potential customers can gather more information and gain more trust. So when you reply to the review, again, put in more details from the event. Name drop. Drop little details that only happened there that are unique to that event. They will like this. Other customers will see this as well. They see it as more human. And yeah, a caring customer. They will see that you care. Final thoughts. Get reviews, get them on Google. Make sure you've over-delivered the service in the first place and the review will be good. Google is the most trusted. It's where all your customers are. It helps your search results. So people going onto Google searching for, example, a wedding photographer, if you've loads of great reviews as a wedding photographer in the area and pictures with the bride and groom, your website will be pushed to the top. It makes sales easier. Customers have already researched you and have questions answered. They trust you more. Customers will go on, read all the reviews. They will be this. You're doing the sale there. They're being sold to. They're getting all the information. So they're making their mind up while they're reading the reviews, and they're like, I want this service and I want to purchase it from, you. So there's no hard selling over the phone and trying to, we do this and we do that and we can, the customer's already coming to you and be like, I want to buy. So the sale is already done. Makes it very easy then. It gets more sales. Businesses with more reviews get more business. Again, if you're a business that has plenty of reviews, you're going to get more business. It's like a little multiplier. Your sales become easier because you don't have to sell. Your customers are qualified. They're coming to you and want your service, and there'll be more of them customers coming to you. Ask for the review. Automate the review process. So ask for the review. If you don't get it, ask again. Follow up. Test it out. If you can automate it, but don't forget, if you can make it more personal, definitely do. Maybe you just set aside 15 minutes every week on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and that's your reach out for reviews from your weekend. Reply to the reviews. When the reviews come in, Google sends you an email, says you have a review. Reply to the customer. Again, add in more details. The more details you can put in there, other potential customers will be able to read that and put themselves in the person that's left the review's shoes, and want to purchase off you more. Bad reviews. Bad reviews is free feedback, so use it. Obviously, reply to the customer, try and fix it. Try and fix the issues with the customer, whatever they were not happy about. But also use this as free feedback. Use the information to improve your business. There's actually a little test and study done. People do not trust businesses that have all 5-star reviews. They can see it as fake then. They actually trust it more if it's 4.5 stars in reviews, which means there has been little issues. But again, if you're reaching out and fixing, this shows you care. Customers want to purchase off businesses that care. I hope all that info was helpful, and you can apply and add some of these little tactics into your business to get reviews. It definitely helps. It helped me a lot. If you checked out the Wedfest Google review section or Party Band's Google review section, you'll see it's very active. We have hundreds of reviews there, and it's always being added to. It's always active, and we do reply to them. It helps out so much.